In the previous video, we introduced the story of BTS, who debuted as an idol from a small agency and started from the bottom, as well as the stages that should not be missed for each activity. Their time to rise and fly is now. We will continue to tell the story of BTS, who have broken countless records and reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, focusing on their major stages. BTS was the first Korean boy band to be invited to the Billboard Music Awards since the release of their album Wings. BTS attended the Billboard Music Awards and became the first K-pop group to win an award. They won the Social Artist Award, receiving about 75% of the total votes. In 2017, attendees at the Billboard Music Awards said that the ceremony was like a BTS tour concert. The cheering was so loud that it was difficult to proceed with the ceremony. K-pop was still considered to be a major genre only in Asia at the time. BTS's award helped to break down the barriers between non-English speaking cultures and English-speaking cultures. This Billboard Award marks another turning point for them. Unlike before, they received reactions from outside the K-pop fandom. After this, the comeback music video for the Love Yourself series, DNA topped YouTube's trending chart and even made its first entry into the UK chart, which is known to be conservative in other cultural circles. As a result, they performed at the Emmys, appeared on Ellen, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Late Night, and surprised many people and fans with their amazing performances, even though they had not officially entered the US market. Excluding Psy, it can be said that the K-pop record on the Billboard chart equals BTS's record. They have consistently stated that their goal is to enter the Billboard Hot 100, and they achieved their dream with the start of the Love Yourself series. In the 2017 AMA's DNA performance, you could hear the audience and ERMY singing along to the song in Korean, even though it was their first debut in the US and the song is not in English. The sound technology was not able to capture the members' voices well, but it was definitely a successful debut stage. The next activity was the title song, Fake Love, of Love Yourself Tear. On May 21, 2018, they had a comeback stage with Fake Love at the 52nd Billboard Music Awards. It was the global first stage of the new album and the first comeback stage for an Asian singer through BBMAs. The funny thing was, in a situation where the camera was not able to properly capture the stage due to the hazy smoke effect, Jungkook showed a dance that showed his abs, and it was said that the camera seemed to wake up at that time. The camera that properly captured this moment and Jungkook's fantastic collaboration caused huge shouts, and it was selected as the best moment on Billboard. After an 8-month break, BTS returned with their album Map of the Soul, Persona on April 12, 2019. The album's theme was Love for Fans, and the ERMYs were moved by the fact that all the tracks could be considered as songs for the fans, as it seemed like fans returned for such love, and they continued to break countless chart records and Guinness records, including the top album chart in 86 countries and regions around the world on iTunes. If I had to pick two notable performances, it would be the stage where they first introduced the new song on SNL as a musical guest on April 13th, the day after the album was released, and the stage on The Late Show that paid homage to the Beatles. SNL stage is notorious as the grave of pop stars, with a narrow stage without a production, live sound that depends on a single microphone, and no special lighting. Even the top pop stars have been criticized by the public, who were disappointed after the SNL stage without sound and special lighting. BTS performed Dagangaturu Rihanshi and Emaishi TROP with a powerful choreography on scene. The response to Mic Drop was explosive, and it was such a great stage that it even changed the minds of people who were negative about K-pop. In addition, The music video for Mic Drop is one of the videos that fans recommend to people who are new to BTS, along with Dope and Fire. Their dance was sharp, their raps were soulful, and their harmonies were expressive. And they were praised for creating a truly high-quality live broadcast. They were also praised for taking the risk of appearing on SNL and paying it off. The live performance was so well received that even people who were not K-pop fans became fans. The Late Show, which compares the Beatles and BTS, is also a must-see. Both groups have had a major impact on the pop music scene, and the fact that BTS is showing similar behavior to the Beatles, who caused the British invasion, raises interest in the relationship between the two groups. BTS has been expressing their growing self-identity and representing young people through their music since their debut. The fact that both groups are telling their own stories through music can also be seen as a similarity between the two groups. The tribute stage that was born in this way can also be seen as a historical record of the time when non-English-speaking singers conquered the American market and wrote a new history. Afterwards, Suga suggested that the members take a one-month vacation for the first time since their debut, as they were tired from their busy schedules. At this time, the fans showed their beautiful relationship with the artists by ignoring them and passing by even when they met BTS members who were living their daily lives. After taking a break, they worked hard to prepare for the album and made a comeback with their fourth regular album, Map of the Soul 7. The title track, On, is impressive in that it is a song that extends the title track, N-O of O, relate to. If N-O contained a voice that criticized and attacked the absurdity of reality, On delivers a message that it will accept such absurdity of reality and overcome it without giving in to it, showing a more mature look. The choreography of the song, On, is intense, but the song, Black Swan, is a contrast, with a beautiful line. I hope you will watch these two stages together, as the emotion will be enhanced. The music and activities of Map of the Soul 7 were not actually aimed at popularity. The Map of the Soul series is about the journey to find one's true self. In the previous work, they sang about the joy of love and interest in the world, and found the self that is displayed to the world. In this album, they face the inner shadow that they have been hiding so far, and show their willingness to accept it as part of themselves. BTS's artistic side and sense of mission as a global artist are also included, showing a wider musical spectrum. Their subsequent activity was Dynamite, which returned with popularity and stands at the top of the world stage. BTS is always breaking their own records, but I wanted to focus on the period before they achieved their biggest goal of reaching #1 on the Hot 100 by summarizing the process. Since their debut, BTS has been consistently showing their growth by telling their own stories. They have been providing comfort and hope to many young people. I am looking forward to seeing BTS show their limitless potential after their military service.